everyone. This is Ray. I'm going to be playing the Eagle. I never play Super CVs anymore. I just don't think that they're interesting. I kind of just feel like they go against all of the mechanics that the class has to offer. That's up there, but it's pretty boring to me to play Super CVs in general. And seeing how Eagle is also in my opinion, the best one out there right now. It's also we're also facing the United States, so this game was just pretty free to begin with. Especially, we had a division mate who was playing as a Satsuma, so you already know what's going to happen with this division. Enemy United States is also not moving, so yeah, we can already know what's going to go down with this game. But I did speed this game up just so it can fit it within like 10 minutes. Don't want to take too much time. Do a little bit of a pre-dropping. I was trying to slingshot it, but forgot that United States did have pretty good anti-air. So we did lose a plane on our strike, unfortunately, so it is okay. Went ahead and started my my dive bombers again, so I can go ahead and try to snipe the United States. The Eagle, it's pretty much a audacious with one less squadron, which is the rocket squadron. Instead, it carries over to its tactical squadron and has three of them, three different tactical squadrons. Those are jets. They are incredibly fast. They reload much longer than the United States, but they are much stronger, in my opinion. Going ahead, trying to line up the strike. I think I do lose my third plane again here. No, I actually get it off, but in this time, I actually released it way too early because, well, the United States was just using autopilot to turn his ship. And when you use autopilot to turn your carrier, it actually puts you at like quarter speed while you're hard turning for some reason. So it threw me off, which is very unfortunate. He should have just died right there. I'm going back at him again for the third time with the remaining carpet bombers that I had available in my reserves because the rest of them were returning to the carrier. He's half HP. I do get him down quite a bit after this strike, especially with the fires that I set him on. He tries to fighter himself, but the thing with the Super CV fighters is they actually last for only 20 seconds. So you see that his fighters are there, then they actually despawn. They actually never tag on because they only last 20 seconds, and he placed them before he launched his planes. So by the time that I got there, they were already disappearing. My Satsuma, you can see that salvo. Boom, that's a kill. So now enemy carrier is dead after 4 minutes. Could have been shorter, but that's the most important thing. Enemy carrier is dead. Using my tactical rockets there on the Yamato because I thought that I had to use it against the CV. But yeah, these rockets, even though they don't really pen as much, you do shoot out a lot of them. So if you do aim it right, you can get some lucky fires or some penetrations on the superstructure. Right now I'm positioning towards the B and C cap because that's where most of my teammates are. A cap is mainly just a kiting flank. There's the new German large cruiser with the manual secondaries, kind of just running it down now. Just doing a little bit of a Hail Mary. And we landed 4 torps, so these torps, they do hurt quite a bit. I mean, it's 4, and 4 torps there for 17k, I think it was. Pretty nice. It's definitely not as strong as the United States torps, because the United States torps are literal nukes. I think they do like 35k or something like that. Before they did 47, and then they just one-shot a Des Moines. That was pretty funny. But the rest of the game now is just pretty much just a chill farming session. That's pretty much what Eagle is. You just power farm it compared to the other Super CVs. It's not much to really talk about with the Eagle. I mean, you just play it like in a division. That's probably the best way to play carriers now, just in a division. Playing solo, I find it to be very boring to just play solo in general. So I usually just play with friends. And if you add on a CV in that division, it's almost a guaranteed win if you know what you're doing and you're able to actually like coordinate with your teammates. So the game is pretty much won at this point. So it's just a race for how much damage we can pump out. But generally speaking, if you do face against the United States, you definitely want to coordinate with your teammates, especially if you have like a Satsuma, Yamato, anything like a main, anything that has long range and then can actually snipe that far out. Definitely want to take advantage of the matchmaker and pressure the United States, because even if you don't kill him within like 5 minutes, if you leave him with like 15k remaining HP, there's no way that he can position anywhere near like his teammates or the enemy team in the mid to late game. Because the moment that he gets spotted, he's pretty much just dead, because that character has like no armor anywhere except for the flight deck. And even still, the flight deck is what, 38 millimeters? So he kind of just dies. Just dropping the Grozovoy. But yeah, Eagle was requested, so decided to do a game in it. Kind of awkward to play super carriers because I haven't played them in such a long time. Super ships in general, actually, is just pretty boring to me. So I mainly just stick at tier 10, tier 8. Other than that, though, it's like pretty much just playing like a Audacious. The standard squadrons are pretty much the same, exact same one-to-one copy of the Audacious. The torpedoes are as well. The biggest like impact that you're dealing with here is your tacticals for sure, because especially the torps and the bombers, they do so much damage and they fly so fast. I think Eagle definitely has. Eagle has the fastest squadrons in the game, which is pretty absurd, especially on those bombers. Those bombers go so fast, especially with the 4-point bomber skill. So you definitely want to take that, because you just fly at incredible speeds in this game. And then if you get like floods on top of that, and you're running Cunningham, I mean, your speed is survivability for carriers. So Eagle having the Royal Navy HP on the planes. So you're tankier, you fly incredibly fast. So yeah. Dropping the GK here. I am taking the 3-point upgrade, which improves your torpedo speed, so I don't have to lead as much. And it's very helpful when ships are turning away from you. So the torpedoes actually have enough speed to catch up to the target. In this case, though, GK is not really turning like at all. He's like hesitant. I don't know what he's doing. He's hesitant to turn, and he decides to turn away now. Like, if he just hard turned it the moment that I showed up, that he can see my planes. They are 10 kilometers. And they were spotted, so, I mean, he just sailed straight for the most part, and then he started turning away at the very last attacking drop. Go ahead and strike the GK here. GK, German armor, but if you aim it right, drop it on the superstructure. I mean, here, that's 13 penetrations, and 30 rockets total with a chance of fires, so we were unlucky there. And it is a cyclone right now, so no one can really shoot at anything. Carriers and cyclones like benefit the most for sure, and then because no one can see anything, you're the one who's spotting, and then you're the one who can strike them. So that's like the best time to really start racking up your damage. The arms race and cyclone. And yeah, there we go. You kill the carrier early. It's basically a free win unless your team decides to throw it. In this game, I decided to position more closer to my teammates. So I can position inside the cap, basically. But yeah, I mean, just a chill Eagle game. Here's the scoreboard, 180k. Got a number 3 because Eagle stats are really crazy right now, but pretty much a stomper, so there's the damage numbers. Anyways, just a quick one. I'll try to do an audacious one, but I'm really struggling to do audacious. It's such a meh carrier, but I'll try. Anyways, short one this time around. I'll see you guys in the next one. Thanks for watching. Peace.